Hello, this is Dev Shankar, and I am presenting the ICP2 coding assignment in this presentation. So let's see what the assignment is first. This is the assignment. Write a Spark program to group the words in a given text file based on their starting letters. And I have used the text file provided with the ICP2.txt by the instructor. So here is the first thing I have done. I installed, I set up the Google Colab environment with the JDK and also installed the Spark, Apache Spark, and then um, I followed all the instructions given during the class and set up um, the the Java and the class path. Finally, I imported the Java, set the environment up for the Java home and Spark home. Then I installed the PySpark, which is the main software that I have used in this assignment to to create the output results. So this is the result of installing the Spark. You can see the Spark is installed successfully. Then I started the coding. So I have used the SQL package from the PySpark.sql uh, module. I imported the Spark session and set up the Spark session as follows. Then I imported the files module from Google Colab and uploaded the file from my local desktop. So what I did there is as follows. I have my GitHub repository. I have said this is my GitHub desktop, and my repository is set up here by the instructor. Let me go there. Here it is. So I have the ICP materials, and what I did, I downloaded the entire repository into my local desktop. So it looks like this, and then I have this file here, Spark, ICP2, and then in the on the collab window, what I did is I ran it, file upload, that gives me choose files option, and once I do the choose files, I selected this one and opened the files. So here is what you can see that this file is loaded. Then I read the input file. Basically, what I used here, I used Spark context.text file function that will load the text file, the text inside the file basically, into a RDD data structure. And then I um, applied a flat map operation um, on that RDD that basically flatten all the results inside that RDD. So all the rows will combine, coalesced to become a single row. So as an output, what I did here is I split the line uh, to get the words, individual words, and tokens is the resulting RDD. In the next step, I printed the list to explore its elements just to make sure that what I did makes sense. So I collected these tokens, these RDD, into an array, and you can see that all the words are collected here. So as a final step, I first uh, used the SQL function group by to get the words to group the words by its first letter. This is the resulting array, resulting RDD. Uh, you can see if then I open the file to store the outcome. Then I iterated over the file, iterated over the results, and then finally I inside the for loop I have T0, it's the first letter, and then I have the inline for loop and collected it in a appended it to the string to get the final output here. And finally I wrote the output, close the file, and if I download the file, it looks like this. So this is the desired format I was asked to do. So that's about my coding. And then finally, once the coding is done, I went to my GitHub desktop uh, and then simply uploaded the results into the submission folder. So this is my uh, notebook, and this is the PDF file that I have created uh, that contains the details of the assignment and what I have done. And inside the GitHub folder, I also updated the README file with name and email. So that's about it. Uh, so in this tutorial, I have learned how to use how to analyze the data using Apache Spark, and I have used here only PySpark uh, for analyzing the result, which uses Python plus some add-on libraries. I can use the Apache Spark uh, with Scala as well as Java 8. Uh, so this is a very powerful engine to analyze the data, and this tutorial gives me a feeling of how Apache Spark works. So I should stop here. Thank you so much for listening.